From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab, Clayton Kershaw. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Center fielder, Tommy Edman.
And that is downstairs. And that's how this series begins. And another ball.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Kershaw with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Pulled down the line, this one hammered, but it's foul.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Diaz collects, fires to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Kershaw fires. And there's a base hit to left. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. To first, maybe a 2-ball. There's one. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Back here with my pal Singy, and today on the hill, Blake Snell.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Edman tracks it down for the out. The batter now, Kevin Newman, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that one fouled off.
It's always an exciting day at the ballpark when you have a pitcher as good as Blake Snell on the mound. I mean, this lineup is dealing with a 6'4" lefty that does a great job of missing bats and has a variety of pitches that can beat you.
Throws to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Ryan Reynolds now at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. So man aboard. And now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. And now two aboard.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Lifted in the air right center field. Makes a nice running catch. And that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Outside. And that is ball one. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. Marte going after it. Makes the grab, one down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. So up next, John Singleton. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one. Kershaw, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer. Works in a splitter. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Back-to-back base hits. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And that one handled. Steps on the bag for one. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Josh Bell at the plate now. Snell back to work. On the ground to third. Taylor. Handles, throws to first. One up, one down. And the batter now, Yainer Diaz. Up the middle. That's a hit. One gone, runner at first. Tyrone Taylor, the next Pirate to hit. Into center. Edmonds sprinting for this one. Long run, tracks it down. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Out to short. Freeland. Throws across the diamond. Marte retired. And the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. We'll move to the top half of the third inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And 1 pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Hayes to first and 1 away in the top of the third. So the batting order turns over. And here comes Tommy Edman. And he takes a strike. And a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Top of the third, no score. On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first, and they get Edman for the out. Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. No runs, one hit. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Hit on the ground to short. Freeland tosses to first. And a quick out, number one. Kevin Newman digs in now. Grounded out his first time. And that is out of play. Snell, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Edman racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Reynolds with some impressive production lately. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. No score. Kershaw back to work, delivers. And that clips the inside corner. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball, two strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, that 0-2 slider was completely set up by the first two pitches of the at-bat where they went hard in. As a hitter, you got to be a little quick. You think that they're going to try to exploit you in that part of the plate, and they go away with the breaking ball. Very difficult to be able to get something to that pitch. So nice execution from start to finish for the three-pitch strikeout. Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw there. Safe.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go. I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Out number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. John Singleton getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. Hernandez at second with 2 down. This one lifted in the air, left field. Reynolds gets under it. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit. No error. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready to go. Bottom 4. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Chisholm Jr.
On the ground, right side. Torres. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Base hit, center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back singles, to me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Now here is Yainer Diaz. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. And next is the designated hitter, Tyrone Taylor. Golden opportunity right here. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Next offering is downstairs.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, base is loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fly ball to right. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1. Hit in the air, left field. That is the inning. So they strand 3. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Kershaw back to work. And that's in for a strike. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. Foul ball there. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes, doubled his first time. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Ripped on a line. Puts it away for the out. 2 away down. So digging in, Alex Freeland. Swinging a foul straight back. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But
that ends the inning, so we take a break. So the Dodgers leave 1, and we are still scoreless. Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neal Cruz. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Edman flashes the leather on the run and catch. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Newman. Fly ball down the line. Pajes on his way over. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 2 away. Brian Reynolds here, 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Up the middle, Freeland sends it to first. That's out number 3. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Gleyber Torres. And a foul ball.
That's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
In the air, left field. Reynolds trying to get there. He's there. He's got it. And that quickly, 2 away. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Left field, way back there. Raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. And you don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
This one in the air, center field, makes the grab, one away.
Now that's first baseman, Josh
And now the
Bell.
switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 1 for 2. And fouled off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
And now Yainer Diaz. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Pajes pulls it down, and that's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Will Smith.
There's a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Now that's first
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And the batter now, John Singleton. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And it is 2-1. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. And they lead it. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Fought off foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The other way, and a base hit.
Now that's shortstop.
So up next, Alex Freeland. In the air, right field. Marte pulls that one down, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
1-0.
In the dirt. Pajes off of first with 2 away. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. That's out to center field. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Gets under and pops it up. Torres corrals it, and there's one down. Starling Marte up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive, takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Cruz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia getting loose as well. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Towards first, Singleton. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to Jazz. Gets it to first. And Gleyber Torres retired.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Outside low. Now 1-2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar
One
Hernandez.
down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Kershaw deals. Shohei on the go. Got him swinging. Throw to second and great jump. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. The batter now will be Will Smith. That's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Cruz drops into the glove, and that is that. One left for L.A. as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Kevin Newman. Snell back to work. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's one down.
Left fielder,
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Out to short, Freeland. And they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Oh, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next Pirate to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Swing and a pop-up. Freeland. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end. We go to the ninth. Now it's going to be John Singleton. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. That one the other way, and out number one on the grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
A sliding stop to first, and they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1. There's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Right side. Marte going after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Tanner Scott.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen.
Hayes. Nope. In the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Now he breaks his bat. He's got it, and there's one away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here's Josh Bell. He's been a great free agent sign. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Taylor in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
And that one popped in the air left field. Hernandez sizes this one up, squeezes it, and there are two outs. So they're down to their final out. Now at the plate, Starling Marte. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And now the winning run is on base.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
So bases all loaded up. O'Neal Cruz now at the plate. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
He's done it again, Boog. That's his 30th save of the year as he puts another game to bed. Sweet dreams, everyone.
2-0 your final here in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the mound today, Braxton Ashcraft. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Goes down looking. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further. Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Mookie Betts stands in now, looks at that one inside. On the ground to third. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Lifted in the air, right field. Pajes. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder, Ryan.
2 outs, bases empty. Brian Reynolds here. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate. Hit in the air, center field. Outman on the move. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And takes low for ball 1.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Will Smith to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Smith with another scorching run of play lately. On the ground, right side. Oh, and it hits the base. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 6th, third baseman,
Max Muncy at the dish. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Got him swinging on the curveball. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Singh. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure. And he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Two outs. He goes down looking. So 1 hit is all they get. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2 at the plate for Pittsburgh. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Yamamoto back to work. Here's a high chopper and foul ball.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
Singleton takes it to the bag. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd.
batting 5th, catcher.
Up next for the Pirates, Andy Rodriguez. That one ripped. And a foul ball.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And a ground ball to first, but it kicks foul. And here it comes. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. No score. On to the third inning, and now the center fielder, James Outman. And that one clips the corner.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Well, just misses the mark outside the zone. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Zips it across. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting left fielder Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Just missed.
Outside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And first offering is fouled off. Slice to right. So a man at first. Here's Mookie Betts now. Pitch
Ball,
misses.
inside.
1-0. Torres leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Nope.
And that's a little high.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 3-1 now. Shohei Ohtani waiting to bat for the Dodgers. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And there's a foul ball. And that one pulled foul. Two on, 2 outs. That one drilled left field. That's a hit. Rose to second. Tag, safe at home. And they lead by 2.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Out front, rip foul. Inside, just missed. First and second, 2 down. There's a strike. Line to left and foul ball. That one misses. It's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Hit in the air out to center field. Cruz. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Josh Palacios in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Pitch in Major League Baseball, but he played against MLB talent before he signed with the Dodgers. He was a standout at the Tokyo Olympics and in the 2023 World Baseball Classic and helped Japan win gold medals in both.
He's got it. And there's one away. Yamamoto with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. And now the DH, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Outman sizing this one up. Outman makes the grab. Singleton takes it himself. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning. Back here at PNC Park as we go to the top of the fourth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy pitches in there. It's 0-1.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning. John Singleton digs in now. Just off the outside edge. Ball one.
1-0.
Singleton measures 6. Runner on the go. Swinging a ground ball. Dives and he can't hang on. To first and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1's the count.
No outs. Runners at first and second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Muncy on his horse around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Grounder might be 2. There's one.
He's out.
And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Good take by Torres. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now one miss.
Ball 2.
And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Base knock center field. The throw to third, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate. And
that's a base hit. Run scores. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. So 2 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a foul ball. The Dodgers threatening. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambie and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the leadoff man aboard. And the batter will be the shortstop, Sung-Chae Cheng. Flied to right his first time. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Edman makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Now batting.
B-Ray coming to the plate now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Waste no time there. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed.
Swing and a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Here's the catcher to hit, Andy Rodriguez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground to first, could be 2. To Betts at second for 1. Over to first, safe. Here's Josh Bell. He hit into a double play his first time up. In the air, left field, down the line. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
Picks himself up an RBI. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
Digging in, Kevin Newman. Out to short, Betts. They get the force, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Pirates 2. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. Ashcraft back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Muncy in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. And we're at the top of the 5th. Missed with a changeup. Now 1 and 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His 18th home run of the season. It's 7-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Takes it himself. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Outman, the base runner at first with one out. And it's 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. He makes the grab, and there's two down. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman. In the air, center field. Cruz under it. And he makes the catch. And that's the third out. But two round trippers in this inning. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Josh Palacios. To the right side, slides for the stop, fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent, the arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Pajes snags it for the second out. Here's O'Neal Cruz, 1 for 2. Out there to center. Outman makes his way towards it, makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. 5 innings complete. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Fastball for a strike. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. Gleyber Torres goes yard. And they add to the lead. It's 8-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one pushed to the left and foul. One down, base is empty. That's towards center. Cruz under this one. 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's a ball.
Coming up on pitch number 100, probably nearing the end of his outing here, Boog.
Just missed. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Full count. 3-2.
And down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the shortstop, Sung-Chae Cheng. On the ground, right side, Singleton. He takes it on his own. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Brian Reynolds will hit next. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Pajes makes the catch, and there's 2 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground right side. Whips it to first. Inning over. Down in order go the Pirates. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
Singleton, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Newman pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. In the air, out towards left center. Cruz moving under it. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 8. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. On the money. Nice play.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Line drive. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Pirates.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Newman. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Bell makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He's already homered in this game. That clips the corner. That one the other way. Reaching down and makes the grab. 2 down, bases empty. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. That clips the corner. Foul ball. This one in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz moving under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. They lead it 8. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Palacios. Yamamoto back to work. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Hayes having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And first offering is fouled off.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Line drive. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. 1 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
In the air, left field. Hauls it in, 2 away. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Sung-Chae Cheng. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. The other way. Edman makes the catch, and that's the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And it's fouled away. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. John Singleton steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Lifted in the air down the left side. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Gregory Soto.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Reynolds at the plate and takes high there. Soto is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lunging, but it gets down.
In the zone or out of the zone, it really doesn't matter. He gets to pitches most batters can't, and that makes things really hard on the guys out there on the ball.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next Pirate to hit. That's hard hit on the line. Outman makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
On the ground to third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now the first baseman, Josh Bell. Ripped on a line, Edman makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
And first offering is fouled off.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Line drive. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
This team has gotten off to a great start. They've come in here. They've won the first 2 games of this series, riding high right now, pretty confident. But you got to be careful. If you're overconfident and you don't stay focused at the task at hand, you could drop the next 2 games and leave here feeling a little disappointed after a great start to the series.
It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we're just about set to get this wild card series underway, Singy. Game one has outsized importance in a three-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Players are always talking about setting the tone in game one of a series. Well, in a three-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started. And on the hill in this one, Justin Steele. How about a scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And that's way high. And the series is underway. Liner caught at second. There's a Pirates lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
In the air out to center. Hauls it in for the out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Brian Reynolds here. A switch hitter batting right. And there's a ball. Reynolds, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. 2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Swanson on his way over, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bucks go down quietly. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the hill, the big righty, Paul Skeens. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Fair ball.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Dansby Swanson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Hayes to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. And a
first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ground ball left side. A dive. Nice stop. What a play. Inning over.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Game 1 of this wild card series. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Suzuki hauls it in, and there's one away. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab for the second out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Out towards right center field. And it falls. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now here is Yainer Diaz. Tap foul at the plate. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the wild card series. Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. That ends the frame. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here at Wrigley Field. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That's to third. Hayes sends it across to first and quickly 1 away in the second. Ian Happ up to hit. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a Gold Glover. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and wins that Gold Glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Victor Caratini, the next. Come to hit. He was late there. Strike 1. And that is out of play. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Hayes makes the play, and that will end the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, the batter now, Kevin Newman. steal. Back to work. On the ground to short. Swanson jumps, throws, got him. Nice play. And now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swinging a foul straight back. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Stepping in, Hayden Cantrell. Swinging a foul straight back. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
So here's Horner now. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That one in triple digits. Crow Armstrong leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That to right. Taylor moving under it. 2 down. Wide throw, and it gets away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here comes Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special. And you can see it in his first step quickness. Boogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And a base hit right there.
And now first and second with 2 outs.
And that's a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 on, 2 outs. Base hit, 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. That one down the line, and that's just foul. In the air to left, down the line. He's got it, and that is the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton out of the 4th. And now Sung-Chae Cheng. In the air, right field. Suzuki running hard for it. Grabs it on the run. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So digging in, Brian Reynolds. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Suzuki takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Next is the designated hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. Headed towards the corner. Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Vic Caratini at the plate.
Fastball for a strike.
Caratini in his 10th season, 32 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And that one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air, right side. Taylor hustling after it. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now it's the DH, Owen Casey. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Casey recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Foul ball still 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way
coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Crow Armstrong batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
And that's through there for a strike.
And the count is 0-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
That's off the inside corner. 1-2 to count. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the wild card series. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Two outs. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a curve is down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 left on. We're headed to the 5th. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. It feels like it's been one first pitch out after another, and they've given up 8 outs on the first pitch alone. So based on those first pitch numbers and how often they lead to outs, it's easy to see why maybe they should be a little more patient with their approach moving forward.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. This one's got a chance. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab.
Man, I'm telling you, you better have your life insurance policy right. When you challenge the Ivy, there's brick behind that. It's not forgiving at all, but he seemed to be concerned about one thing, and that's making that catch. Nice job.
High fly ball out towards left center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Game 1 of this wild card series. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. That one's in there. 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Just off the outside edge. And it's 1-2. And the pitch. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 2. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Makes a sliding stop. The throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Bush up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside ball one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
On the ground to third, Hayes. Throws to first in time, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 5. Here at Wrigley Field, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Kevin Newman. Steele back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and there's one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hit in the air, left field. Hat moving under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 6th inning. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. That one outside, and it's 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And that misses. And 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the wild card series. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Casey in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Ball 1 there. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And the Cubs are down. We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Sung-Chae Cheng. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Brian Reynolds getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, number 43.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
This one high in the air to left center. Pro Armstrong sizes this one up, and there are two down. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. He is singled and he is flied to left. Swing and a chopper out to short. In time to Bush. That's the third out. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Now fly ball to right center. Cruz sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. And here is Hayden Cantrell. That one in triple digits.
That's inside.
One out, base is empty. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Corner stands in now and watches strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or get your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Oh, 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. We look ahead to inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Phil Bickford.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In the air out towards right center. It gets down, a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home.
Oh, now a great stop. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Awesome job of getting to that baseball. Really good dive there. Doesn't have time to get up to his feet, so he throws from the seat of his pants, and he throws on the money.
Lined, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Liner caught it second.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Line drive and a base hit. And they hold the tying run at third. They're up the stop sign even with two away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. Two away as one comes across.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Tyson Miller.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Hard liner. Base hit, one run in already. Throw cut off to second. He is safe.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in too. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And now, Brian Hayes. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Into the dive, and he got it.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning.
Ready for the bottom of the eighth. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now a chance for Michael Busch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
That clips the corner.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On a line. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Happ in the box now. Takes strike one. Oh, he can't hang on. Lead runner around second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit. Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball.
Base hit, one run is in. The throw home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. The run scores from second, tie game here in the eighth.
Well, you hate to make mistakes with base runners, whether it's giving up a home run or making an error like that, and it's costly. Two runs come around to score, and
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Paul. Pitching change here. Dauri Moreta. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Slinging it to first in time.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Crow Armstrong in the box now. Takes strike 1. That one lifted to left. Reaching down, makes the catch. But they score twice and even it up late. We're on to the 9th in game 1. And we are tied 4-4. Now into the game, Carson Kelly. He takes over behind the plate. Here's Josh Bell. 1 for 3. Miller back to work. High in the air, out to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Puts it away for the out. And here is Kevin Newman. 0 for 3 in this one. To third. Throws to first. And the inning is over. 3 up. Back here at the friendly confines. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now the third baseman, Hayden Cantrell. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Left center base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Nico Horner will come up to hit. First pitch misses. Swings through that one for strike 1. Winning run at first, nobody out. Here in the late stages of game 1. Tries to get back and save.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Base hit into right center. Here's the throw. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Across is the winning run, and the Cubs walk it off 5-4.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next.